Happy Thursday! Welcome to tonight's Team Zoom. We're going over a few things because we got a lot going on. It's 2025 and there's so much to talk about. So let's talk about it. And you guys have been blowing up the chats. You guys are growing like crazy. So let's go over all sorts of things. So hang on, I'm gonna click share my screen. Everybody see my screen? Good, okay. Close that. All right, let's start out with a cute little graphic. Okay. Let's start out with some shout outs. So, shout out to everybody who has helped one friend already this month. We're halfway through the month. Shout out to Izzy, Caitlin, and Natalie. Congrats, ladies. You're helping a friend already starting off the new year on your way to Fast Start, Fresh Start, Silver. And then I and Lauren, who is also one friend away from Fast Start Silver already this month, have helped two friends. So go us. And shout out to Tiffany Sheeler and Megan Blackwood, who have already fast started Silver this month. So their next rank for the Fast Start Refresh is going to be Senior Silver on their new legs, which we will go into that. We will review it again. We will keep reviewing it until y'all can literally say it in your sleep and you don't need me to tell you. Okay. January, remember that we have $1 memberships all month long, free resets with 130 PV orders, and we have the Fast Start Refresh all month long. Okay, tomorrow, I'm so excited. We are moving our meeting to, ow, sorry, my foot thing is pinching me. We're moving our meeting to Village and Venue in Milford. If you guys did not know, we usually have a coffee hangout Fridays at Evolve in Milford, but we are moving that because the owner messaged me and asked us to move over there, and she has a kid section designated for us, and she's like waiting for us to come tomorrow. So she's like, message me. So she's excited for us to come and hang out, and they have Amity Coffee now. So she like partnered with them. So they are there, which is like a popular coffee place, I guess. So be there. Bring a friend. Come. Everybody come. Please come. You are all invited. Izzy, if you start driving now, you can make it. Okay, some things to remember. All year long, Plexus is doing the work for us, okay? On Monday, like this past Monday, and every Monday from here on out at 9 o'clock p.m., Plexus is doing a 15-minute meeting based off of the opportunity. I gotta be an adult. So every Monday at 9 o'clock, you want to plug your new friends in to this opportunity event. When they register for it, they get the recording. So if you're like me and you're a grandma and you're in bed, they get the recording. So don't allow that excuse of, oh, I'm busy, oh, I'm working, oh, I'm in bed. Like, make sure they register so that way they can learn about the Plexus opportunity. Okay. And this is put on by corporate. So you don't have to do anything except for plug them in. And the same for Thursday nights, which tonight, Thursday, at 9 o'clock, you can go and learn about the products. I highly recommend, I don't care how new you are, what you think you know about the products. Like, I'm going to be on the event tonight at 9 o'clock. Okay. Just listen in. You can go learn about the products. Okay. You're not going to know everything. I've been here 10 years and I don't know everything about the products. So go learn something. So every Thursday for the rest of the year at 9 o'clock our time, you can go and learn the products. Plug your people in. We don't want the excuse of, oh, I feel like I need to learn about the products. Shoo. There you go. Thursdays, every Thursday. Go. No excuses. None. And then Saturday, I'm so excited about this, y'all. I'm a green personality, so that means I'm a nerd. And we're having a gut health. Plexus is doing this corporate. It's a masterclass on gut health. That means that the doctors, actual doctors, like not my doctor degree that I got off of Plexus, but the actual doctors that work at Plexus are doing a gut health masterclass. Saturday at 12. If you register, it will be recorded. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I heard it and I like put it in my calendar. I think they said it in November. So I'm excited about that. And then of course, our Zooms every Thursday at 7:30. Okay. So write those dates in your calendar, your planner. Y'all better have a planner by now. We are midway through January. You better have a freaking planner by now. And it better be full all of January and February and convention in June. Okay. All right, talking points. We're going to go over some systems, the Go app, leadership, fast start refresh, and convention. Hopefully, we sound like broken records. Okay, let's talk about buckets really quick. If you guys never saw the video I've done on buckets, we're going to talk about it. I want you to think of your groups of people that you get to talk to, and I want you to funnel them into different buckets. Okay. So you have your warm and cold bucket. We're going to call this our potential bucket. These are people who are not in Plexus yet. Keyword yet. And then we have our new VIP, and they're like, yay, Plexus. I'm part of Plexus. I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm part of Plexus. That's your new VIP bucket. And then we have our sharers, which is like you guys, okay? People who are sharing Plexus. And so when you're talking to somebody, make sure you put them in these different categories and figure out, okay, because somebody who is a sharer should probably be plugged into something a little different than somebody who's a potential, right? Depending on what it is that you're talking about. Like if somebody's wanting to see a gold training, obviously that's for a sharer, not a potential, because they haven't even signed up yet. So make sure you know when you are talking to people that you understand, like, okay, this person is the potential. We got to start with the baby steps. This person is gold and above. I understand like they know the things. So yeah, first let's start off with the potential bucket. So these are people that are not in Plexus yet. This is where you want to start the conversations because that's what we do. We have conversations with people. We're not here to just sell a product. Yes, we're in sales, but honestly, at the end of the day, what we're doing is building relationships by having conversations and linking arms with people who want to eventually come and do this. Okay. They go from your cold market to your warm market. Cold market is somebody who is not interested, has no idea what you're talking about, or somebody who like you just became friends with. I have some new friends at the gym right now, and today is like the start of them becoming my warm market because I did not know them. Then they joined the gym, started coming to classes with me, and now we're friends on Facebook. And I'm like, oh, yay. Now she's kind of becoming into my warm market because now we're friends. We recognize each other on Facebook, and I'm eventually going to be moving her to my warm market. Okay. We're warming up to each other. We're not cold anymore. And then you're just going to have these conversations with Plexus. Personally, for me, I don't bring it up at the gym, but I've become friends with them on Facebook and they obviously see what I'm doing. They're in my stories, they're on my feed, all that. And then eventually they're probably going to ask you about Plexus if you are consistent, because if you show up consistently, that does the talking for you. That's your credibility. That's what's going to really build that curiosity for other people. Does this all make sense to everybody? Anybody questions or anything? Okay. So next, say you have somebody who is a brand new VIP. We've gone through the conversations or they're curious. Okay, good. I'm glad it was helpful. So they're new VIP. They just got started. So they've ordered their products. And now you're talking to them about who is their plus one. Okay. They're like, Jess, I see you doing all the things. I'm curious. I want to get started. So then they order and you're like, okay, who's going to be your accountability partner? Who's going to be your plus one? Because we don't do this alone. So then you're going to ATM, which is add, tag, and message. Okay. So add them to a group, to a resource. You're going to tag them in a resource and you're going to message them. We've gone over the health and happiness plus one. It's literally the first post in the health and happiness lounge. Okay. That post is the who is your plus one. So if you're like asking this person, you're like, well, I don't want to have diarrhea of the mouth and I don't want to have to explain all of it. That post does it for you. Add, tag, message. The work is done for you. And then say, okay, I've tagged you in this, go check it out. And then what I want you to do is Plexus has the most incredible app. It's free, it's included in your membership, and it has everything that you need to get started. So instead of spending an hour TikToking away, go download that Go app and go check it out. Go be curious, go check it out. Okay. And then teach them this system. Remember that while they're doing all of this, they're taking it in and going to do the same thing. So if you leave something out, they're not going to know about it. If you do something with them, they're going to probably do it with their people. And they're going to say, you know what? I remember what Jess did. I'm going to do the same for my friend. So while you're doing this with them, they're also going to be doing it and learning it as well to do it with their people. Okay? Make sense? Okay. All right, and then we have our sharers or our leaders bucket. Okay, these are the people who are excited. They've added their +1. They're well on their way to adding 2 more to go silver. So what do they need to be plugged in? Newbies on the rise. I don't know what to post. Well, there goes that excuse. It's already done for you. Here's some ideas. It's like this is done for you. We're rolling out the red freaking carpet with Plexus. It's amazing. And then we have our corporate calls every Monday and Thursday. And then you talk about their next goals. Hey, you're getting your products paid for now. Congratulations. What do you want to do next? How can I help you? Do you want to go senior silver? Oh, good. I'm so glad that's helpful, Lauren. And you want to do the same thing for them. Okay. You want them to teach their people +1 how to go silver, plugging their people into the groups. Utilize these groups. They're for you. It's for you to not have to do all the work. We're working smarter, not harder. Okay. Work is done. Any questions? Is this helpful? Good. Oh my gosh. Okay. So here's the goal. Okay. This is duplication. This is the Plexus moment when you get it. It's so much fun. It's when you guys, when you are sleeping and you wake up to emails, like it is amazing. You could be laying in bed and your team is growing. Your team is excited. That's called residual income. When you wake up on Thursday morning and you have a $2,000 deposit, that is duplication. That is your business literally growing while you sleep because of the work that you put in. I just want to cast some vision for you. The work that I did 10 years ago is still paying off. Okay, so the 40 hours that you put in last week at work, does that continue to pay off? I'm just gonna answer that no. When you put in those 40 hours at work, you get paid for it one time. When you work with Plexus and you deposit so much effort and love and coaching, when you deposit these things into other people and they stick around and they grow and they start to do their own thing, y'all, that's duplication and that's residual income. It continues to grow. If you, sir, I don't know why he did that. Sorry. It continues to grow. So pour into people, it will pay off in the long run. I promise. And this is what I want to show you guys, like an example. Yes, the income is amazing. Oh, yay. I'm so happy for you, Ashley. That's amazing. Didn't even know why. That's the best part when you're like, my favorite messages are like, hey, is this real? I've had literally people say, is this a scam? Is this real? Is this like real? I'm like, yes, it's real money. I promise. It's not from anywhere else. So this is duplication. You have those conversations, you bring up the business and you fall back on the products. Meaning, if you have business conversations with people and say, hey, like, come and do this with me. I see this vision. This is different. This is not an MLM. This is totally real. If they say no to that, okay, great. Well, I love these products. How about you come and do this with me? Because if you start with the business, if you start high and you fall back on the products, there's always that. Okay. And then you start telling them, who's your accountability partner? Who's your +1? And then we go silver. And then we create a team of people doing the +1, which turns into all of this, which is senior silver. Okay. You're creating senior silver. So if you see here, this is somebody who is doing the +1 all over, and then they're doing the +1 all over again, and then creating other leaders. So you continue to get paid. And what this looks like with this Fast Start Refresh is $470. That's just this month. Imagine if they keep going. And if they keep doing +1, you're going to continue to see that money grow and your team grow, and the big picture happens. Okay? Does all this make sense? Good? Any questions, comments? No? Okay. So if you guys have not, please, 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 please download the Plexus Go app and go check out these getting started in the sponsor guides. Plug your people in. These are free resources. Like I remember a day when 10 years ago where I was like, man, I wish it was so much simpler. We would get like 10-page emails. Not even kidding. And I legit read those 10-page emails. All right. So like look, just if you guys haven't looked at these, just seriously take a look because I'm going to go to 7 here. Like they tell you first steps on what to do for people and how to share, who to share with, an invitation. Like it is literally amazing. It gives you conversations on what to say. This is for your people. Tell them to go and check it out. I had a girl who she's a dream teamer of mine. She joined the gym. She's at my gym. She just joined me last week, finished a reset. Told her I didn't even have to tell her to do anything. She went and downloaded the app and started going through all this and already shared a cart. Because the app told her to do it. It's so awesome. Ah, okay. And then okay. Oh, where did it go? Hold on. And then the sponsor guide. We're gonna take a look really quick, just because I'm just really proud of how far our company has come. Y'all, literally, we didn't have this back in my day. My Plexus. I sound old when I say I'm not old. According to my birth certificate, I'm 35, but I'm actually 25. I identify as 25. So, okay. In this sponsor guide, like I freaking love it. Like, look at this. It tells them to go make a post. You don't have to beg them. It's so awesome. And keep the language light and controversial, like be normal, be a human being. Look at you go, like cheer them on, all the things. So I love it. It's not, and it doesn't sound like a computer. Isn't that so nice? Like it's like modern. We don't sound 80. It's great. Okay. So check those out when you can, please. Okay. Okay. So the first goal for you guys is when you're talking to somebody, you want to solve a problem. You do not want to sell a product. We are not just selling the pink drink. We are solving a problem. You have a struggling mom who is like, I just can't kick the weight. I'm breastfeeding. I have no energy. I have no desire. I'm so miserable. I am so unhappy. Girl, we got to fix those hormones. I'm not selling you pink drink, but I'm going to fix those hormones with you because that's what we need. That's our pink drink. But so think about solving the problem. I want you to go from, I'm going to sell this package to, I'm going to solve this problem by sharing about this with her. Okay. I saw this quote. There's a few, I was listening to a few trainings and I wanted to share a few with you guys. Don't allow efficiency to steal your empathy. Don't allow efficiency to steal your empathy. Meaning, don't allow an incentive or a contest or something take away from you caring about somebody. Do not like be a friend. Be a good friend of above all. You might want to hit that incentive or hit that contest or hit that rank or whatever, but above all, please be a good friend. That's what we like, seriously, that's what we're all about. Oh, good. I'm glad that you guys found it helpful. I heard that and I was like, oh, let me write this down. I sent Izzy, I was like, I got 2 pages of notes I got to share. All right. When you show up, when you show deep empathy towards others, their defense energy goes down and positive energy replaces it. Let me read that again. When you show deep empathy towards others, their defense energy goes down and positive energy replaces it. What that means is you're being a human and you're connecting with others and building that relationship. I know it sounds so weird when we have to say like be a human and connect, but I truly feel like when we start this, we have something go off. It's like a radar. It's like a switch that goes off and we're like, sales, sales. Oh my God, sales. But I don't want you guys to think that. I want you to think of, I want to help as many moms as I can feel good. I want to help as many of my friends understand they do not have to go through life broke and tired and sick all the time and bloated. Like it is not normal. It is definitely not normal to feel like crap anymore. It is 2025. We know how to do the things and we're doing it with Plexus. That's when you get creative in solving problems. When you truly switch from I'm going to help people instead of I'm selling a product. So whenever somebody messages you, please, please, please take a deep breath because I'm the same way still 10 years in, it doesn't go away. Still, I get caught up on my words. I get so excited. I still have diarrhea of the mouth. Take a deep breath. There's not a timer that says, oh my gosh, you've got 2 minutes to send her everything that you know about Plexus. Her message is still going to be there in 10 minutes. Okay. Take a deep breath and say, how can I help her? Not, oh my gosh, she's my third person. That's exciting, but that's not the goal. The goal is to help her. Okay, remember that. We are humans, we are friends, we are moms, and we can help people. Okay, so this is, let's talk about priorities really quick. And usually these are things that I think of whenever we're talking to other people. So your business, your people, your goals. You'll achieve your goals when you help others achieve their goals. So I love this, and this is something that you truly start to learn eventually down the road and become a real leader is when you prioritize everything that's important to you. But also you achieve your goals when you help other people achieve their goals. For me, I've hit a lot of my goals, and what is important to me is helping you guys hit your goals. Like now through May, my goal is to help you guys hit those fast start bonuses because that's huge. We've never done it. It's so unique. It's literally double dipping and it helps me grow. So when you guys grow more, I grow. And when we grow, we all benefit. That's the big picture. And that's what I love about Plexus is like, we're not here competing for parties and competing with each other. We're all growing together. Not being overwhelmed with chats and fluff included in this business. Can we have a talk for a second? I'm going to ask for permission. Actually, I'm not even going to ask for permission. I'm just going to tell you guys, there's important things in your business and then there's things that are fluff. Okay? We have chats, it's always going to be busy. Like you guys know whenever you have to do the things in your life, right? Like I have to make sure that my kids brush their teeth, do their hair, get dressed, do laundry. As moms, we have to do the things no matter what. And sometimes the fluff, the things that we can put on the back burner for a little bit, we can go back to it, right? I always ask myself before I leave the house, do I have to do this or can I come back to it? Like right now it's getting dark really early, so I have to be on a schedule with the animals. Obviously, I can't go outside right now at 7 o'clock. So I have to do the animals earlier in the day. But what can I do after it's dark and I'm inside? I can do more laundry, I can do dishes, I can do the things at my desk. Okay? So just remember that it's always going to be something in your business and in life. So do the things that you can do right now. And remember that all the extra stuff, the chats are always going to be busy. You can go back to them. The messages don't go away. You can go back to your notifications. They won't go away. I mean, except for TikTok on the 19th when it goes away. But besides that, just remember there's never a Plexus emergency and there's always going to be fluff. Deal with the important things that you're dealing with right now. Okay? It's crazy because I know as moms we're busy, like we're always being pulled in so many different directions. Remember to prioritize what's important right now. Okay? Exactly. They're not going to say no in 20 minutes. They're always going to be right there. Okay. And I wrote this example. You know when you have to be somewhere. You know what has to be done. You prioritize your time when there is a destination. Do the same for your business. I know I got to leave the house by this time with my kids. And we all as moms are like, okay, 20 minutes before this, we got to do this. And then that, we got to do this. And we got to do this. And we know what to do. Do the same for your business. Prioritize those things. Good? Makes sense? Questions, comments? Okay. Where's my scroll? There we go. Okay. There's never a Plexus emergency. My first convention in Arizona, almost 11 years ago. I'll never forget when Sheila Medina, she was like, there's never a plexus emergency. There's never a pink drink emergency. Never, ever. That person will always be there. You don't have to respond to somebody immediately. Take the step or take the breath, pause, gather your thoughts, let the oxygen come back to your brain and know, like, you know the things, don't second guess yourself, and don't allow the world full access into your life. Always prioritize you first. And I will say, when you set boundaries with your life, people will respect it. Because if you text me and I ask you a question and you guys don't respond immediately, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's enjoying dinner with her family. Oh my gosh, she's enjoying watching her daughter at play or at ballet. Oh my gosh, she is thoroughly enjoying watching her son play baseball. Like, I respect it. And I'm sure everybody else does too in today's world. Um, Danielle said, I remember when I first started, I would respond to people who sent me messages during the middle of the night. Now I have the boundary to turn my cell off. Yes, we're human. Absolutely. We are all human. So set those boundaries in your business, in your life, because it's important for you, your family, your life, for your sanity and your mental health. Burnout and stress is a choice. I will stand by this. It is truly a choice. If you feel like you are getting burnt out, take the day off, put the phone down, go get a massage, go get a facial, go for a walk, go exercise, go read a book, go talk to somebody, go vent, and then come back to it. But it is a choice to be burnt out and stressed, because we can fix it. Nothing is permanent. You can change the things. You can fix the things, you can make them better. You always have a choice to change the things that are going around. Okay? All right. Any questions, comments? You guys want to add anything to this before I move on? No? Sure? See what somebody said in the chat. Amen. Okay. All right, so let's talk about thoughts. Because we all have gone through this. We all think these things. I am definitely one to have thought these things and still think these things sometimes. But you have to be aware. You have to bring awareness to the things that you're thinking and change them. This is called growth. And you have to catch yourself doing this, and you have to be the adult and understand, like, okay, I'm going to fix this. I can do this. Okay, so thought number 1 is people buy from me, but they never stick around. Can everybody put something in the chat and just say, yeah, I've said that. I want you to hold yourself accountable if you have said that, because I have been guilty. Put something in the chat and say, yep, me, yep, done it. Okay. So how do we change that? We put a new thought in place and we say, I'm committed to the customer care process and not emotionally attached to the outcome. I'm going to read that again. I'm committed to the customer care process and I'm not emotionally attached to the outcome. So important. Do not ever attach somebody else's response, opinion, whatever. Don't ever attach yourself to that. Okay. Just because they say no does not mean anything about you. They're just saying no to Plexus, not you. Or maybe no, not right now. Okay. Another thought. They stopped their products because they hated them and they're not going to restart. I should have put Eeyore here with like a little black cloud. Have you ever thought that? I have, seriously. They stopped their products. Oh my gosh, it's totally me. They're never going to do this ever again. Oh my gosh. Yep. Everybody goes through this. We all go through it. You're going to go through it no matter what. Okay. So what's a new thought we can put in place? I can create trust with my customers by being consistent with how I build a relationship with them when I follow up. I'm going to read that again. I can create trust with my customers by being consistent with how I build a relationship with them when I follow up. So important. Okay, another one. A system seems hard. I can't do that. I'll just keep winging it. I'm just going to tell you, I've been there, I've done that. It does not work. Don't do that. If you've done that, if you felt that, it's okay. But let's pay attention, catch ourselves, and say, what's a new thought? Instead, think change is normal. and I can learn new things. My customers deserve better than me taking care of them when I think about it. Okay. You can do hard things. You can adapt. You can change. I promise. Change is good. It's uncomfortable, but change is good. Okay. I was listening to Emily Roberts training the last 2 days, and this is so true. If you want to be good at this business, become obsessed with Plexus. Y'all, when you step in my house, when you get to be friends with me, when you talk to me, if you see me out in the gym, if anybody knows my kids, you're gonna know about Plexus. You're gonna know about it. I want you to become so obsessed, but in a good way, in a way that's not draining, but in a way that's energetic, in a way that is people want to know. They're curious. They're going to say something. I can literally go on vacation with people and they just know. They don't even have to ask what I'm mixing up. They know. Be so energetic about it. And when I first started, every single day I became so obsessed with learning about Plexus. I watch a Diamond Doc every single day. And I'm about 80% sure I watch at least 4 or 5 trainings a week. Not because I have to, but because I want to. And I can tell you that when you don't understand something with Plexus, or if you just don't feel like doing it, it's because you're not inspired. If you're not inspired, you don't know about it. If this does not spark your excitement, seriously, find something, go listen to something. I highly encourage you to become so obsessed with it that my wings are tired. Why are your wings tired?
Oh, you mentioned something about winging it. Mm.
Oh. It's like wings. That's so funny. Become so obsessed or become so good at this business that you're obsessed with it. Seriously. Just, I can't say that enough. And I loved when she said that. Okay. You get the best out of others when you get the best out of yourself. You get the best out of others when you get the best out of yourself. I love this. So I know a couple times I have followed up with people and it was just because it was routine. It was kind of like I had to, and it wasn't the best follow up because they did not get the best version of myself and they weren't excited. So when I'm not excited, they don't get me at my 90% or my voice messages and what they usually get from me. When they don't get that kind of energy, I don't receive that kind of energy. So when you guys find yourself like, man, I just don't want to do it today, or I have this going on, whatever, take a step back and figure out why and come up with another way to do that. Okay. Because you always want to pour the energy that you want matched back from people. Remember that. Voice messages are so crucial in this business. If you're not good at it, get better at it. You get better at it by doing it more. Get confident by doing it more. Do the voice messages. Your relationship building will soar. It will go through so much further. I'm pretty sure you guys don't go a single day. I think you guys should probably send like a search party out if I don't send a voice message every day because I don't, yeah.
Kate probably thinks I'm so annoying. I sent her like 4 a day.
Off our chats. Crazy. If you're not getting the best out of yourself, you need to lower the expectations of your team. Oh, read that again. If you're not getting the best out of yourself, you need to lower the expectations of your team, meaning you get what you put out. If I didn't show up for my team every day, if I didn't do the things every day, why would you guys, right? I wouldn't expect any different from you guys. I wouldn't expect you guys to do the things that I'm not doing. So if you expect your team to show up to trainings, you should be showing up to trainings. If you expect your team to add 3 people a month, you should be adding 3 people a month. Now, we're not always going to have great months. Some people are going to have better months. Some people are not going to have great months. But remember, if you want your people to be consistent and show up, you have to be consistent and show up. Your team will do the things that you do. Lauren, you're getting better. You're doing great. Your business and your team is a reflection of your habits. Y'all, I think our team is the butter making, bread baking, like gym going. I love it because we have created a crazy fun community of like a little bit of homesteading, a little bit of, I love it. Like it's so much fun. So make sure that what I love about Plexus is that this is for everybody's health journey. But the point of it is to get better a little bit each day and to share that with others. Like we truly are getting better every single day. We're like, yes, it's a whole existence. It really is. It's a lifestyle. Like we are getting better every day. And America, like, did y'all see like red number 3 is they're getting rid of that? I mean, it's going to take 2
Red
years.
dye in general. I'm allergic, so I'm so happy.
Yes, exactly. Like America is waking up. We've been doing this the whole time, but like this what we're doing, the goal for all of America is what we're doing. It's here. That's the exciting part. It's Plexus. Okay? I'm excited. Okay. So I want you guys to really think about some things to start doing and stop doing. So you don't have to answer. You can if you want, totally up to you. I'll give you guys some examples of what I have. So what are some things to improve as you grow your business? Okay, so what are 2 things that you think you need to start doing? I personally, last year, I started reading a lot more, and I'm very proud of all the books that I read, whether they be from my growth mindset or like, it's funny, I'm a total nerd. If I could read all mindset and habit books, I'm totally fine with that because I'm a very boring person. But I started venturing out and reading more fun books, the spicy books, and they were really good, and it was probably good for my mental health. Um, Jess, I'm glad to hear you're getting more comfortable with voice messages. They're so much easier and a game changer, and they save so much more time. So what are 2 things that you could do this year to help like your mindset, your business, all the things? And then also what I also am going to start doing this year is I'm going to be reading it's called the 5 a.m. book. And I started waking up earlier last year, but I'm going to be waking up even earlier this year to give myself 2 hours before I have to start my day with the kids because we just don't have enough time in the day. So I'm just going to get up earlier. Okay. Just some homework for you guys to do. Really stick with it. And what are 2 things that you need to stop doing? Last year, I limited myself to TikTok, and because it literally your time will go TikTok. Really, really, really go TikTok if you allow it. So set boundaries. What are 2 things that you could do to benefit your lifestyle, your business, whatever it is? Good. I'm glad to hear that. Yay, learning the products, keeping up with the planner. I love it. Good job. Love, love, love. Scrolling and self-sabotage. Yes, I love those. Great job. No more scrolling. I love that. And then what are 2 things that you can do to grow? Stop Yes, I have my foot massager on. Stop half-assing things. I like it. Stop being hard on yourself. Yep. Absolutely. All right. So do those things for you guys, for yourself, and know, like, just grow a little bit. And then, all right, I'm sorry, I'm taking too long. We're gonna keep going. But convention, we're working on it, but we're inviting everybody, anybody and everybody. We're gonna have so much fun. This is gonna be our biggest group yet at convention. It's in Dallas, Texas, June 17th through the 19th. Be there. Everybody's coming. I'm so excited. It's gonna be amazing. You guys are all earning points towards convention. Get in your back office, go understand the contest and how to do it. I'm not going over all that, but I'll just say Plexus parties are like no other. If you have never been to a Plexus party, you have never been to a party. Never. And the points are double all month long. So don't forget that. And we have the refresh, fast start refresh. And oh wait, these are all the ways to earn for a convention. All right there. Go learn it. If you don't know how to do it, go watch a training video. We've done it a million times. Okay. All right, that's it. All right, you guys, unmute yourself, talk. What was it that was helpful tonight? And race to go.
I think you did great.
Thank you. Oh, Danielle, I did see that one. The getting ready to start the 12-week year. I think Christina mentioned that one. I think I was gonna start that. It's on my list. Ashley said she's gonna pour into her team, be out there more. I like it. Show my face and let them hear my voice. Y'all, show up in your stories. Show up in your stories. Seriously. People love it. I posted my paycheck today, and I had a lot of people comment on it. So I planted a lot new seeds today. Anybody else? Anything else?
Question for you.
Go ahead.
When you guys post in your stories, are you making videos and then posting them? Or are you going live, or how do you do them things?
So if you just do, I'll show you really quick. I do them through Instagram. I think most people do anyways. So if you do it through Instagram, just do it right here. You can click the little arrow and just do hands free. And then you can just push record and it records it, and then you just put it into your stories.
I literally live on my stories. I feel like I tell my stories things before I tell my husband things.
Same.
And he's like, yeah, I know. I watched it on your story. I'm like,
I know, same. And but it's fun because it's like you get home and you have something to talk about. My husband just deleted his Instagram, so I'm like, well, now I have to tell you. You'll get to watch it. All right, I'm gonna click stop record.